Yes, hi and hello dear friends. Welcome back once again to our channel Vagai Academy of Mathematics, and this playlist is where you can find video lessons for CAT, MAT and other management exams. So if you see this session, we are about to deal problems based on reminders, but with a quite new concept, which is something called negative reminders. So if you remember, in our previous session we solved 3 problems based on reminders using this above property what we are seeing here. So here also we are going to use the same property, but along with that another new idea, which is something called negative reminders. So we have got 2 problems here. We are going to solve these 2 problems based on this concept of negative reminders. But before we get into these problems, let's try to understand what is the basic meaning of negative reminders. Yes, we got some examples here. Using these examples, let's try to visualize it. Yes, ready? Fine. So our first question, what is a reminder when 61 is divided by 9? It's very easy for you. You can easily tell the answer, right? So when I divide 61 by 9, what would be my reminder? So 61 when I divide it by 9, I can go up to 9 6 or 54, right? So I can go up to 9 6 or 54, so that I will get the remainder as 7, and this 7 stands for the positive remainder, right? Okay, so my positive remainder is what is plus 7. Now the same thing, if I try to find what is a negative remainder. So you may wonder what is a negative remainder, right? So in order to find what is the remainder, what is a negative remainder when you divide 61 by 9, I should do the same division process in a little different way. Look, how am I going to do that process? Okay, so I'm going to now divide the 61 by 9 in a little different way. So previously what we did, we can go up to 9 6 or 54, right? Now what I'm going to do is, this time I'm going to do 9 7s are, okay? So I'm going to do 9 7s are, this time I will get 63. Now try to do the minus, okay? Just take the difference. 61 minus 63 will now give you minus 2. So when you try to divide 61 by 9, this time you are getting a negative remainder which is equivalent to minus 2. So this is how we get the negative reminders. Okay, fine. So I hope the idea is clear to you. So this is what we call it as negative reminders. And now let us try to see the relation between a positive reminder and a negative reminder. Okay, yes, it's going to be very simple. For here, this example, I divided 61 by 9, I got the positive remainder as 7, and this positive remainder plus 7, when you try to divide a number by 9, this positive remainder plus 7 is equivalent to what negative remainder? It is equal to minus 2, and the relation is going to be very simple. When you have this positive remainder plus 7, just to do minus a 9 from here. So this positive remainder you got to be plus 7. Listen here carefully. Plus 7 you got here. So from this plus 7 you just do minus 9 with what number you are dividing. Okay, you did minus 9 here. You get plus 7 minus 9, and that gives you this minus 2. And that minus 2 is going to be the equivalent negative remainder. And the same reverse method, okay, the reverse way, if you happen to have what is the negative remainder, from there how will you get the positive remainder? It's again going to be easy. Just reverse the process. Okay, you got minus 2 as your negative remainder. With this minus 2, just add this 9. Minus 2 plus 9 you get plus 7, and that stands for your positive remainder. So is the idea clear now? So this will clearly tell you the relation between your positive remainder and a negative remainder when you are dividing. Okay, so let me repeat it. So a positive remainder, if you have, just do that minus your divisor, you get the negative remainder. And if you happen to get a negative remainder, just do plus your divisor, I mean the number with which you are dividing. Okay, just do that number plus you get your positive remainder. So this will tell you the relation between both the remainders, positive and negative. Okay, now you are clear with the idea. Let's try to do just 2 more examples very quickly. Okay, so what's the remainder when 125 is divided by 11? That we will see now. Okay, so 125 by 11, we can go up to 11. 11s are 121. So that means my positive remainder will be plus 4. No doubt in that, right? So it will be plus 4. And if I want to observe what is the negative remainder, equivalent negative remainder, what should I do? So with this plus 4, I should just do minus 11 from here. So plus 4 minus 7. Why? Because I am dividing by 11. My 11 is the divisor, right? So 11 is the divisor here for me. So plus 4 minus 11 if I do, I will be getting minus 7, and that minus 7 is the equivalent negative remainder. Is the process clear? And if you want to recheck, just do minus 7 plus 11. Okay, minus 7 plus 11 you do, you get this plus 4, and that will be your positive remainder. Okay, so that's the relation as I told between your two remainders. And last one more thing, 67 by 7. So when you divide 67 by 7, you can go up to 7 9s are 63, right? So in that case, your positive remainder will be 67 minus that 63, it will be plus 4. And what about the negative remainder, equivalent negative remainder? If you want to find, just do this plus 4 minus 7. So I will get minus 3, and that will be your negative, equivalent negative remainder. Okay, now I hope you are very clear with the idea of what is negative remainder. Okay, now with this concept we have got two problems. Let's work them one by one. Ready? Yes, fine. Yeah, our first question, what is the remainder when 74 power 17 is divided by 15? That's your question. So 74 power 17 is divided by 15. So again, as usual, we will start using the property, okay, the remainders property first. Then we will be getting our answer as the remainder when 74 is divided by 15. Then we can raise it to the power 17. Yeah, ready? Yes, fine. Okay, now try to divide this 74 by 15. So we can go up to 15 4s are 60, is it or not? So it will give you 15 4s are 60. So you will get a remainder as 14. Okay, yes. So that means when you divide 74 by 15, you will get the remainder, I mean the positive remainder, to be 14 plus 14. Yes. So let me write it somewhere here. Okay, let me use this space here. This is free as of now. So when you divide 74 by 15, your positive remainder will be equal to plus 14. Just now we calculated it, because I can go up to 15 4s are 60. So when you do for 74 minus that 60, it will be plus 14. But this is in terms of positive remainder. What about negative remainder? What would be the equivalent negative remainder here? It's simple, just do plus 14 minus 15, you will get minus 1, is it or not? So that means when I divide 74 by 15, my equivalent negative remainder will be minus 1. So in that case, I can do minus 1 to the whole power 17. Very simple. That's it. Okay, so I'm getting minus 1 inside, I'm raising to the power what I have outside. So 17. So minus 1 power 17. It's easy to say what is minus 1 power 17. It will be simply minus 1 only. So that means when you divide 74 power 17 by 15, the answer or the remainder what you are getting is minus 1. That's answer. But again, your answer finally what you are getting is in terms of negative remainder. So how should be my answer? My final answer should always be in terms of positive. Okay, yes, that is what is logical, right? Yeah. Okay, maybe when you try to solve the problem in between, to make your process easy, you can use this negative remainders. But after finally finishing your problem, your final presentation, the answer what you are giving, that final answer must be in terms of positive remainder only. So that means you are getting minus 1. So what is the equivalent positive remainder here? So what should I do? Very simple. So with what number am I dividing? With 15 I am dividing, no? So what I should do is minus 1 plus that 15 I should do. So I will finally get my answer as 14. So answer to my question is, the first question is 14 is the answer. I hope the process is clear to you. We are using this property as well as the concept of negative remainders. That is what is giving me the answer. So the first question, answer for the first question is 14 is the answer. Let's try to work out the second question. This second question looks little challenging, right? So yes, anyways, we'll try to work out the second question. So we'll go for the steps. So first one, what is the remainder when 133 raised to the power 52 is divided by 9? So we're getting this. So 133 raised to the power 52. So what first thing what we can do here is, we will first divide 133 by 9 first. Then we can raise it to the power 52. Okay, ready? Yes. So yeah, can you try to divide 133 by 9? So how many times will it go? If you want, we can even test it. So 133 by 9, if I divide, I will go for 9 1s are 9, balance 43. And I can go for 9 4s are 36. I will get the balance as 7. So finally my remainder is 7. I hope you are able to see this, because I'm writing it too small here. Anyways, you can understand it. 133 by 9, that's all I'm doing. My remainder I'm getting is 7. But this 7 is in terms of positive remainder. It is what is plus 7. But shall we try to express this positive remainder as a negative remainder? what will happen? So in terms of negative remainder, this plus 7, this same plus 7 will now become plus 7 minus 9, it will become minus 2. See friends, what happens is actually you compare the size of the remainders. This is plus 7 and although it is minus, it is just 2, right? So the size matters actually. If the number size is too smaller, your calculation will be simpler. That's the reason. Okay, so that's the reason we are just changing it to a negative remainder. So you must know where you have to do it. That is also important. Okay, you don't use in a situation where it makes your steps even more complex. Okay, so there you need not involve it. Okay, so don't involve too complicated steps. Where your positive remainder itself, sometimes it may be very simple. Don't purposely change it to a negative remainder. So here the case is like I am getting a positive remainder as plus 7. When I change it, I am getting a simpler number, minus 2. So that's the reason I am going to use it here. Okay. So if I try to do that, I will be getting remainder when minus 2 is raised to the power 52 by 9. This is what I am getting. So very simple thing, I am just doing 133 by 9. I am getting the remainder as negative remainder as minus 2. I am replacing it. So minus 2, now I am going to raise it to the power 52. So minus 2 power 52, I am again going to continue the chain like we did before. Okay. So if I try to do it, since this minus 2 power 52, we have minus 2 is raised to 52. What we can do here? We can now change it as a positive value, right? Why? Because I am going to raise a negative number to an even power. Did you visualize it? So minus 2 power 52, this is a negative number raised to an even power. So this will be same as remainder when 2 power 52 is raised to 9. I hope the idea is clear to you. Why? Because minus 2 power 52 will be same as 2 power 52. That's the thing. I can do this only when the power is even number. So here fortunately we have got even power. So that's why I am changing the negative to positive. So yes, continue. And now I can go for 2's powers. So go for 2's power as usual. 2. So 2 power 1 will be 2. 2 power 2 will be 4. We are getting closer. 2 power 3 will be 8, right? 2 power 3 will be 8. So this 8 is much closer to this 9. So what now I can try to do is I can collect as many 2 power 3's from this 52. I hope the idea is clear to you. I have got 2 power 52 now. Now what I am going to do is remainder. I am going to split this 2 power 52 as 2 cube power something. So just imagine how many 2 cubes can you collect from this 2 power 52. So I'm taking 3. Just see how many times this 3 comes in this 52. I can go up to 17 times, is it or not? So 3 power 17. So 3 into 17 will give me 51. So I've got 52 here. Maximum I can go up to 2 power 3 power 17. Okay. And still I will be left with one more 2. That is 2 power 1. I hope this step is clear to you. I'm just collecting and just taking as many 2 cubes from this 2 power 52. So I'm ending with 2 cube power 17 into 2 power 1. Okay. So this I'm going to divide it by 5. So continue with what you will get is you will be getting it like 2 cube power 17, right? So this will become 8, right? So actually this will become 8. So remainder when 8 is, so I'm just taking this bracket here. Okay. 8 power 17 is divided by 9 and into remainder 2 power 1 will be simply 2. 2 power 1 will be 2 by 9. Okay. Now final step. We are arriving to our final step. So what will happen here? We are just splitting it into 2 parts. That's it we are doing. So remainder when 8 power 17 is divided by 9. Now again consider 8 by 9. So 8 when you divide it by 9, the positive remainder will be 8. But whereas what will be a negative remainder? A negative remainder will be very simple, right? It will be minus 1. So I can simply do minus 1 power 17 into this one will be simply 2. That's it, very simple. So now this will be equal to minus 1 power 17. So minus 1 power 17 will be still minus 1 only. So I will have minus 1 into 2. So this minus 1 I can rewrite it as, or otherwise you can even minus 1 into 2 you can do. So this will be minus 2, and again this minus 2 if you try to convert it into a positive remainder, what will come? See, with what number are you dividing? You are dividing with 9. So finally we got our simplified answer as minus 2. But since we expect our answer in terms of a positive remainder, what we should do? Just do minus 2 plus a 9, because with 9 only we are dividing. That's why. Okay, finally our responsibility is to convert into a positive remainder, right? So minus 2 plus 9, you will have plus 7, and that plus 7 stands for the positive remainder. And of course this 133 raised to power 52 when divided by 9, the remainder is going to be plus 7. So answer is 7 for your second question. I hope both the problems are clear, the idea of negative remainder is clear to you, and as usual, any doubts you are most welcome to comment in the comment box. And if you find this video to be useful, please give a like and also share your friends also. And again, in our next session, we'll catch up with some other interesting property or problem. Yes, see you soon there. Thank you so much.